Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about, and it shouldn't even be a controversial topic. I
should get a blooper on that. Wait, no, up again so I can get it on.
All right. Hey, what's up guys? Today we're talking about, are we in a recession or not? This should not be a controversial subject, but it is. For whatever reason, you're going to want to stay tuned. I will see you on the inside. Nailed it.
Nice, nice. You guys missed a blooper on the last one.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter what time it is. Hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Today I'm with my host, Josh Zuniga.
Ooh, let's go, baby.
Dude, why are we even talking about this? Are we in a recession right now?
They said yes.
Who said yes?
The news said yes.
News
Biden
said yes.
says no. Right?
Do we even trust Biden at this point?
Ah, man, he's.
I don't want to get political.
Yeah, tell him to go ride a bike and see what happens, man.
Okay, go ride a bike.
And see what happens.
You're savage, dude, today.
Sorry.
This is savage. She's
Yeah.
fired up. You got
Guys,
caffeine in you?
I think I cussed on the last
Feeling good?
episode.
Say the F word?
Yeah, I said
You
F.
said F.
I said
You didn't
F.
say the full F word.
Yeah, we have a lot of female hate on YouTube
It's okay.
because of these F bombs.
My
But it's all good.
apologies. It's my hate, too.
Yeah.
Just throw it on me.
No, I'm getting the
good.
smoke over here.
It's all good.
Cool.
So, legitimately, though, what's the definition of recession?
2 quarters of negative GDP
Consecutively.
consecutively.
Are we there?
They say you are.
Technically, we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we in a recession?
It's hard to tell.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it from a technical standpoint. So I'm driving in this morning, and I hear, because I listen to the news on the way in, and Biden's administration is trying to change, I can't make this up. They're trying to change the definition of a recession.
Oh my God.
And dude, I'm like, can you be any more of an idiot?
Was this on the radio?
This is on the radio this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
Watch it happen. This is so twisted. It's sick.
this is stupid.
This
So
is
don't
shit.
change the standard at which we measure recession just so that you can say we're not in a recession.
What is he going to say? 2 quarters? Or 3 or 4 quarters now?
I don't even know.
Just so we can get, some votes?
Right. And guys, like we kind of needed the reset, to be honest with you. And, like we've talked about 1,000 times on the show, it's a supply chain issue. It's not necessarily a bigger macroeconomic issue. It's very limited to supply chain right now. And so what's happening is you got high fuel prices, which is also kind of tightening up that supply chain a little bit.
Yeah.
And driving the cost of things like, home goods and food and electronics and consumer goods, it's driving it up. So if you fix the supply chain, you fix the fuel prices, you'll probably fix the inflation, and then we can get back to normal, right? So I hate the fact that Biden's saying we're not in a recession when, dude, it's like if you walk like a duck, you talk like a duck, you're probably a damn duck.
Yeah.
Right? So just embrace it, Joe. Just embrace it, man.
It happens.
It happens.
Right?
Happens to everybody.
I think we all knew the rise and the increases had to stop at some point in time.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a relief, for a lot of people, especially here obviously within the market. It's kind of tough because you have increased interest rates now. A lot of the times what they do, especially when it comes to recession, they want to lock up the money. They want to lock up the economy, and they're going to need something to fix for the elections coming up, right?
Well, it's pretty interesting timing on that, isn't it?
It is always. It's all timing, right?
Yeah.
So I think the media is going to really take hold of what this recession is, and they're just going to be pumping it and pumping it and pumping it all the way up to the end of the year and going into next year. I remember seeing it when I was in 2008 when I was 18 years old, and it's drastic. You'll see the fear that's going to be put into people's minds, into people's hearts. It's going to change their behaviors. They're not going to be moving anything. They're going to stop going on vacations. They're going to stop buying goods, all that kind of stuff because of what the media is putting out. Yeah. And then if there's no money moving, money has to flow, guys. Money is a machine, and it has to flow, and it has to circulate, and money has to duplicate in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
If it's not moving, it's dying. And that's exactly what happens, to the real estate market. That's why when in 08 happened, the housing market crashed. You know how many trades are involved in building one house?
Yeah, and they always say, like, as the housing market goes, the rest of the economy goes.
Which is a big driver, right? From the guys that move the land to pouring the concrete to doing the building, actually making the rebar, to the actual wood, to the lumber, to the framers, to the plumbers, to the everything.
Yeah.
There's probably over 200 families that are affected just on one house.
Yes, legitimately,
exactly,
if not
right?
more. Yeah.
And so when the housing market takes a hit, as they're seeing with their interest rates, and it's starting to slow down a little bit, and even with builders are starting to put all their spec homes and increasing the inventory here within Phoenix, and I know they're doing it across the nation.
Slowing new housing starts,
slowing them down.
Yes,
even though there's still a demand for housing, but They went against that demand by increasing the rates.
Yep.
So now people are actually thinking twice about it.
Yeah, and guys, I mean, the Fed has good intentions. So, I think genuinely that Biden has good intentions. I genuinely do. I don't think he's a terrible person. I just think that he's misdirected. My personal opinion, not Josh's opinion.
He's putting me out there. Look at that.
I don't want to speak for you, right?
I'm
so,
just kidding.
Understand that, people have good intentions, but sometimes bad execution. And so when Biden says things like, hey, we're not in a recession, I know what he's trying to do. Genuinely, he's trying to give people that sense of reassurance. He's trying to be, that sense of, calm, everything's okay, it'll be okay. Because again, we talk about a lot, perception creates reality. And so if he's like, yeah, we're in a recession, what happens was what you just literally described. People stop spending money. Yeah. And then that actually happens, right? You literally can will yourself into a recession by saying, oh, there's going to be a recession. So understand, still macroeconomics, unemployment rates relatively or historically low. We're still seeing demand for a lot of consumer goods. The prices are going up, but it is dampening the demand, which is helping actually, ironically, to somewhat fix the supply chain because it's slowing down a little bit.
Foreclosure rates are historically low.
Still very, very low, guys.
Still.
And, people have locked into a 2.875% or 2.25%. Mike Burke upstairs at JFQ says he's got a 2.25% mortgage, which is
Holy
free.
Smokes. Let's talk to Mike.
Yeah, no, I need to get that hookup.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're not going to he's not going to foreclose on his house, right? He's not going to give up that interest rate. He can still afford it. So what's your last minute thought on that? Are we in a recession?
Are we in a recession? Like you're saying, the stats say yes. But guys, you just go to the mall. Go see how much people are really still spending right now, okay? There's not as much panic as there was in 2008. People are still living their normal lives and are okay, all right? Continue to live your life. Be a little bit smarter with your finances, have a little cash on hand, but continue to keep the money flowing. Don't go into a panic. And when we go into a panic, everything locks up. If everything locks up, the economy just shuts down, okay? Yep. So if we don't want that to happen, continue to do your normal and daily routine. But just obviously be a little bit more conservative. That's all I would say. Because you never know. Like we always talk about, black swan event.
Yep.
Some shit may pop off that is going to change everything. And that's a possibility. And they're just going to lay the bomb. You're going to wake up. It's going to happen, and you don't even know what to do with yourself. And then it's going to take, just like what Carl was saying, for that ship to move, but perception will change overnight. And then you'll see what the outcome of that will be in the next 30 days.
Yep.
Right?
Massive words of wisdom. Cool. Well, there it is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please take 2 seconds and like and subscribe. That would mean the world to us. And we will see you very, very soon. Take care.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Inside View Real Estate Podcast. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We want to continue to bring you so much value every single episode. Until next time, we'll see you on the inside.